Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I say this is Intervlog, and I am here once more. I'm here because there is one important information that I brought you today, and this information is a beautiful one. Is about development. And you will be wondering, where is the information coming from? Well, the information is coming from Burkina Faso. What I have for you today is unimaginable. Nobody has ever thought that Burkina Faso engineers and architects are busy working on the ground trying to create a new city that will be suitable for the diasporans who want to come to Burkina Faso and live. The new city of Burkina Faso, which will be situated very close to Ouagadougou, is named Yenenga City. You have just heard me. And what you are looking at right now is the Yenenga City. It is going to be one of the best cities in Africa. It is also eco-friendly. When we talk about climate change here, we talk about solar energy. We talk about green energy. This city has all this thing included. Therefore, we are going to show you the city and tell you all the information you would like to hear about the new town of Yennega. Ibrahim Traore is working very hardly. And for people who want to live in Burkina Faso, this is the best time for you to go to Burkina Faso. And to get the best place that will suit you inside the Yennega city. There are some areas for business, some for commercial purposes, and residential areas as well. You are going to see them here. If you are the type who have children, there are places for children to play, and there are schools and everything inside the Yennega city. It is so beautiful, and I love it. Let's go and show you how the Yennega city looks in Burkina Faso. Let's go. New Town of Yennenga, Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. Drawing inspiration from the cultural local traditions of the region, the new town of Yennenga in Burkina Faso outlines an extraordinary self-sufficient city, symbolically steeped in the history of its people. Located 15 kilometers south of the capital Ouagadougou, the project of the new town of Yennenga covers a vast 600-hectare plain swept by the Sahelian climate. Named after a Burkinabe princess and the founding mother of one of the greatest people of Burkina Faso, the city is built around a symbolic center designed in the shape of the heroine's eye. The pupil in the town's center is designed as an iconic tower, a beacon easily visible across town. Drawing on its ancestral culture, this culturally vibrant city will accommodate a fine arts center, several places of worship, a conference center, and a stud farm as a tribute to the country's equestrian tradition and in memory of Yennenga, the warrior princess. The project follows the terrain and adapts to the climatic conditions of the region. In the north, the tallest buildings reduce the impact of the harmattan. A dry, dust-blowing wind. In the south, a sparser layout of houses allows the mild and humid monsoon winds to cool the city. The contemporary architectural designs are inspired by the traditional forms of Burkinabe housing. Ecologically, Yennega has been designed as a self-sufficient city that generates its own energy and produces the materials necessary for its operation. Control of winds, along with the use of solar energy and the recycling and reuse of water, demonstrate this concern for energetic self-sufficiency and are the hallmarks of a virtuous cycle of design. The project includes numerous landscaping features that preserve and increase the density of the existing tree population. This new vegetation pattern and the bioclimatic comfort provided by flowering plants are essential for an optimum quality of life. The local species present at the site will be supplemented by a range of plant varieties adapted to the West African climate. Yenenga Square. The gateway to the new city, Place Yennega, is home to a magnificent 45-meter-high statue of the princess on her white stallion. It is installed in the heart of the roundabout, which is over 60 meters in diameter and covered with a large lawn. The square takes on the ovoid shape of the masks, typical of this area, in a development that is consistent with the heart of the city. Its 2-hectare surface area allows temporary events to be hosted while creating a place on the scale of the statue and necessary for its distancing. The perimeter of the square is densely planted with trees to give it a green backdrop. Only a crown of palm trees, Washingtonia robusta, ennobles the center of the square while avoiding hiding the statue. The entire square is treated with deactivated concrete in order to have a clear and economical coating, limiting the accumulation of heat and maintenance. The traffic will receive a coating more capable of withstanding the heavy loads of heavy goods vehicles. Functional lighting will be provided with street lamps with a minimal and simple design, blending into the landscape. Their color will be dark in order to limit their visual presence. Installed at 8 meters high and every 24 meters for traffic lane lighting, there will be 5-meter models every 12 meters for pedestrian paths. Ambient lighting will be provided with multi-projector masts. Simple and durable furniture will be installed on the periphery of the square so as not to limit the possibilities of using it for events. The benches will be made of monolithic blocks of local beige stone, 2 meters long by 45 centimeters wide and 45 centimeters high. The bins, also made of stone blocks, will be installed as close as possible to the benches in order to be easily identifiable and usable. Wheel guards and bollards will also be treated in stone in order to be economical in maintenance and durable. The future city of Yenenga will run on clean energy. It will have a 270-megawatt solar power plant that will meet the needs of the city's population. The water consumed here will come from a recovery and reuse system. Natural areas and public gardens will be developed in several corners of the cities, financing the construction of the future city of Yennega. For the moment, Architecture Studio and GCE Immobilier have already started the excavation of the site where the infrastructures of the new city will be built. A local banking pool supports this project, for which GCE Immobilier assures to have contributed 5 billion CFA francs. The total infrastructure cost of the project amounts to nearly 50 billion CFA francs. This is not the first time that a new city will emerge from the earth in the land of honest men. 15 kilometers north of Ouagadougou, in the village of Basinko, the project to build a new town is currently underway. 14,000 houses will come into existence in the future town of Basinko and will shelter 84,000 people. After watching the Yenenga city, I was marveled. I say, why is it that other African leaders have not thought about something like this? Based on what the architect designed here, that the type of materials used for the designing are not going to be expensive materials. Bed very beautiful and very eco-friendly. I began to call upon other African countries to emulate what Ibrahim Traore is doing in Burkina Faso. Begin to build new cities for the Africans who live abroad, who wants to return back to Africa, or even some people who live abroad and who want to live in Africa. They need places like this, where there will be 2, 4, 7 power supply and running water. Beautiful environment. School for their children. When this is done, many people will be through pinning into Africa. And as it has started in Burkina Faso, I believe very soon a lot of people will be through pinning into Burkina Faso because of what is happening city. This is going to be one of the biggest city ever. This is the end of our program today. See you on Intervlog, same time tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Thank you for watching Intervlog. Thank you.